One shot. Let's begin. Pen Pal at the End of the World by Seka Iwata and Matsura Kento. It's rated like nearly a 9. I feel like this one's gonna make me cry. So let's do our best, everybody. Pen Pal at the End of the World. Okay, so it's a young girl. Hey, Mom, I'm going outside. Again? Come back before it gets dark, alright? Yep. Is there even any place worth visiting around here? There is. Do you have your spikes on? Be careful when you walk in debris, okay? I'm wearing them. I'll be going. When I was 6 years old, a lot of people died. Earthquakes emerged, prevalent illnesses began spreading, people started to detest each other, and all social interaction came to a halt. And from that point on, winter would go on forever. It's cold. Oh no, I'm getting chilly. I should cover my hands at least. The anxiety about whether we'd be able to go to school today developed into concern for whether they'd give us textbooks. It results in a situation where we'd have to come up with our own study curriculum. This was how the last 2 years had passed. Oh, so cramped. Is it due to yesterday's earthquake, I wonder? Oh! Personally, whether we have school or not doesn't concern me. There it is! After all, I have my own playground. I guess there's still more stuff falling down. It's intact. Thank goodness. The sparkling glitter pens, the star-shaped pencil stamps, the prismatic felt-tip pens, the rainbow-colored pencils. Try them out yourself. I'll never get bored of them, even if I stay here forever. This is a playground just for me. Wipe your tears away with your friend Miracle. Ah, that's not right. Mumble-chan's hair was pink. Uh, it's the 5 o'clock sirens. I'll continue tomorrow, okay? Wine, evening glow, waterway fishing. What are you, a grandpa? I think that evening glow fits the grandpa criteria just perfectly, though. Ha ha ha! What a sound life. Two boys spending the night playing word chain. You forgot that we're limited to things we yearn for. It's a type of word chain only adults could play. Hey, got a cigarette? Again. It's bad for your body, you know. Why are you acting like we're gonna be living much longer? Isn't there all that talk about the colonization? Are we even gonna live to see that? Guess you're right. Alright. I plan to take a look at the store. Store? Mm-hmm. A stationery store. We closed down 2 years ago, though. Since the land there is more or less ours, I'll just take a look around. Ugh. There was an earthquake yesterday, so it could be pretty bad over there. Huh? I see. So you used to run a stationery store? More like it's my parents'. You could say I just inherited it. Well, guess it did have an influence on what I could work on later on. I'll be going for a bit. Sorry. Yes, yes, be safe. Whoa, that's awful. Good grief. Something opened the door, it seems. Well, not like there's anything worth stealing. Oh? Try the witch's Miracle Momo. Oh. Miracle Momo. Oh. One more day. Wipe your tears away. Go forth with your one and only friend. Miracle, miracle, miracle Momo. I drew again. Oh, whoa, that's pretty nice. That's above sketchbook level. How nostalgic. Don't play with the stock. Pops would get mad at me back then. Miracle Momo? I remember that. Wasn't it the first work that you directed? The first and the last, too. Well, not like anyone can watch anime in this era. But doodles, huh? Sounds pretty nice to me. Yeah. Been a while since it felt like sending an MMS or a text. MMS? Huh? Huh? Hey, you don't remember? Didn't you used to have a phone when phone lines worked? That's not it, MMS man. You sure love using dead words. Are you a time traveler from the past or something? A time traveler? Maybe. Huh? You know, I used to produce plenty of works about calamities and stuff. But it hit me that the real thing is one hell of a different story. What's up with that? Maybe I made because I lived in a peaceful world. But when all that fiction turns into reality, you start to feel like you can't do anything anymore. Yeah. Wipe your tears away. Up we go with your friend. Thank you for drawing me. Miracle. Miracle Momo. It's Miracle Momo. Amazing. I can't believe it. How? How? Yay. I'll continue tomorrow, okay? Oh, there's something written down. Nice to meet you. My name is Arai Kasumi. You drew Miracle Momo so well that it surprised me. It really surprised me. I like Miracle Momo and Miracle Maki. I would like to know which Miracle Warrior you like. There's a reply! Kasumi-san! To Kasumi-san. Thank you for praising my drawing. Your drawing of a miracle was also really pretty. I like Miracle Momo and Mirara. Mirara? But isn't Mirara the enemy? Mirara is a bad person, but she would face herself and eventually become another miracle warrior, or such was the plan. Another? An earthquake happened in the middle of it, which caused the anime to end, so I wasn't able to make it to that part. Thank you for watching and remembering Miracle Momo. Oh, I wrote too much, no doubt. Look at me getting all excited. Well, I mean, you can't really help it. She's a fan, right? Of course that'd make you happy. But you know, you could just go and see her. Ah! I mean, aren't the fans just too scarce? That was uncalled for. Well, more like those that are alive whom you can meet. I think she'll be happy. She's a kid after all. Isn't it an adult's job to let them dream about the future a little? If I'm letting her dream, then it's better to not meet her. Why? Miracle Momo was a magical work, but It's magic that I can no longer use. I don't know what kind of girl she is, but she's been loving Miracle Momo for 2 years now. Imagine there appearing a dirty old man saying I was the one who made Miracle Momo. Talk about a turn off. You see, I do like them. Your drawings. What's gotten into you all of a sudden? Your drawings and stories. They were really good. Go see her. Fans are people you want to reach out to. Oh. It's it's a person from the store. Th- this this isn't a store anymore. You should keep on drawing and using the pens. I think Miracle Momo would be happy to. The person who drew Momo? It's Kasumi-san, right? Yeah! Hey! Did you make Momo? Did you do everything about Momo, mister? Uh, Hold on. I'll open the door for now. If someone saw me, they might get suspicious. Mister! What happened to Momo and Mirara after that? I see. Alright then. How about we draw it? Regardless of the shape, so long as there's a person who talks and a person who listens, that's enough to make one fine story. It's an earthquake! Hold tight! The glitter pens that sparkled, the star-shaped pen stamps, the prismatic felt tip pens, the rainbow-colored pencil, the story of Miracle Momo's continuation, a playground just for me. So, in the end, was that the last time you saw him? Yeah. They announced the colonization in the midst of all the confusion, and the migration happened shortly after. I searched a lot of places here as well. We've yet to assemble all the information from the Earth era. Searching for the director of an anime that got discontinued is kinda. But if that's so, then you might be able to meet him this time. Right. Thank you ever so much for coming to the Magical Girl Mirara screening premiere today. We'll be celebrating the 20th anniversary of the colonization with this performance. Let's proceed to the director's welcome. Let's see. Hey, you sure about going in? Anyone can get in, man. Do you browse the internet at all? No, but why do I also have to? Whoa, strong glare. What's a nice evening glow, right? Don't you start getting choked up. What are you, a grandpa? It's about to start. Oh. Aw. that one's a really good one. Didn't get me to cry, but close to it. This is one that I think will get me to cry if I read it again in maybe a couple years, right? After I've experienced more of life myself. Right, after I've experienced more of life myself. We get that one little tear there. Oh, by the way, these are different glasses. Um, I don't care for these particularly. Um, but yeah, I'll be wearing these on occasion. But yeah, I gotta get some different glasses, but regardless. So, um, this is a great one shot. I think it's a wonderful story. it's one of those things that has me desiring for more, but I don't know if more is better in this case, right? And I didn't even quite notice this, but like when I was 6 years old, a lot of people died. Okay, no, that isn't a flashback. Because I was worried that this was going to be some tragedy of her getting sick or something and she die and stuff like that. But I like the joy, the innocence joy of a child, you know? As they go and they navigate the world and they figure out the world and they just do their best. That's all I could ask. And I like this whole playground thing here. And I guess there's still more stuff falling down. Um, and I like this that like she got lucky and drew that one thing that would have made her their friend. Wipe your tears away with your friend Miracle. I love it. And then Momo-chan's hair was pink. I thought it was gonna be something like blue and a Hatsune no Miku reference or something. Um, I'll never get bored of them, even if I stay here. This is a playground just for me. This is wonderful. With your friend Miracle. Miracle. That's not right. Momo-chan's hair is pink. So I think that as I'm slowly and slowly getting older, I'm not exactly old, right? Still, as one of my coworkers called me, a young man. 28 is my current age. And so, gosh, I've been doing this for what, about 4 years? Is that right? Yeah. 4 years of my life doing this daily, I guess you could call this vlog stuff now, right? Started since I was 24. Crazy. And still do it daily. But yes, as I'm getting older and older and getting more and more life experience here, that I don't know what there's this particular quote that I really really like. And I like this too, like this Miracle Momo, this like kind of old guy. Well, I don't think he's old, right? And he's doing his best. He's introducing it, and then seeing a work that people love, and them still loving it and still caring for it. I think hits really home here. He said, "Don't play with the pop. We get mad at me back then." And then was it the first and last work he directed, right? And then I think like the subtleties of it too. Ray is certainly a little bit older because he uses MMS, and I was like, what kind of translation is that? What is MMS here? But then I'm like, oh, that was purposefully done, right? Because he wants to do to say that like he's sending a text message, right? But he's using the term MMS, right? I forget what that MMS stands for myself, right? Some type of mailing service or something, or mass mailing service. I don't know. It's my guess. Um, I used to produce works about calamities, but it hit me that the real thing is one hell of a different story, right? May have made it because I lived in a peaceful world, but when all that fictitious reality, you start to feel like you can't do anything anymore, right? Like, and I think that's another thing, right? People romanticize the zombie apocalypse. People romanticize these tragedies, right? Of what could be and what is, but then when you're actually living through them, it's like, no, right? Just no. It's not going to work out. Not at all. So, yeah. And then now there's that little glimmer of hope. And I kind of like that they're like, this little kid being so excited. Oh, there's something written down. Nice to meet you. My name's Arai Kasumi here. And I like the fact they're exchanging messages just a little bit here. And it's his basic, where she's like, hey, I'm going to help you out here. Um, I like this. Isn't it an adult's job to let them dream about the future a little? And that's the thing, right? Is that you gotta. It's around graduation time, um, and there's a lot of seniors, a lot of kids I've known for. Well, I shouldn't use the word kids, right? There's a lot of young adults, because that's what they're slowly turning into. That I'm seeing grow and grow and grow, And this is kind of like the first time in my career that I'm seeing a lot of these from when they first became little freshmen, or and now they're like, you know, gonna be young adults, and it's like, wow, look at all the massive changes that they've gone through. And the real world is a little cruel. The real world isn't the best at times here, but it's absolutely beautiful and stunning at other times. And isn't an adult's dream jobs let them dream about the future a little? Yeah, and that kind of is the dream, right? Let them see the possibilities, the probabilities, what they can do. Don't be like, hey, sorry, go work in an office, right? And then seeing what it is a meaningful life for them, right? What is a meaningful life? That's different for everybody. If I'm letting her dream, then it's better not to meet her. A magical work, right? And there is that little bit of self doubt all the time. Like, look, it's just me. I'm a loser here. Why would she ever want to? And then, this guy just gives him that confidence boost, and boom, he goes and he tries to help answer the questions and do her best here. Someone saw. I like the idea. It's like someone saw me, they might get suspicious. That's also another. You got to be a little careful with the education system, unfortunately. But I really like this here. Where it's like, all right, then how about we draw it, right? I love that. Is that like what happens? And then it's like, all right, then we're gonna decide what happens together, right? Or maybe he has a plan and then boom, 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 and that's enough to make one fine story. And I like the fact that she does end up making it here, and it's that nice recollection of the future. I think I'm gonna get glasses like this actually, the ones that are a little bigger, a little bit thicker at the bottom, right? I'm a big nerd, so I need it. And I like this too. Like it, he's gonna be there, but Machiko girl mirara. So it's right, and she becomes the next magical girl. They're enemies, they're bad guys, but they go and they fix it here, right? And I like that. They're like, hey, thank you for remembering here. She would fade and eventually be another miracle worker or warrior with such the plan, right? And you have that big redemption arc. And, there's that connection between them, and I love it. This is just such a wonderful, heartfelt story. And, you know, I like it. You could see that they're clearly the same person. There's this bigger backstory of, like, the whole world being in shambles and everything is destroyed with this nuclear apocalypse, but the only thing I care about are these silly little drawings. And maybe silly is the right word, or maybe it is, because what you're not experiencing is extraordinary, right? Like, the guy talked about earthquakes, and then that was what brought excitement to his life, right? And then when it happened, he felt a little dead inside. But now that they see the silly in a world that is no longer silly, that's what's truly extraordinary there. And I just love it. This is a heartfelt one. And it feels all sorts of passionate from there. You can see that he's probably gonna do whatever. And of course, there's the whole grandpa thing again. At the like, yeah, what are you, a grandpa again? I love it. Sakawa Iwata. Sakawa Awata. Sikawa Awata. Oh, is this is this the Magical Girl series that they're going on about? 110. Oh, they got official books too. Neat. Oh, it actually might be Magical Girl Profession. Did you make your dream come true, my pal? Magical Lumere Link here. He might have, right? Come on. And I philosophical. It's lovely. Why did I click off of him? I forget. Yu Aoki. Let's see, this is his manga artist of choice. Oh, looks like we got another one we're finding. I think I should read the magical groceries. Oh no! It's a joy. Anywho, thank you for your time. With all that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for being born, y'all. Peace out.